Okay, H and C, History and Culture, Lecture 2. The purpose of the first paragraph is most likely to, okay, the purpose of the first paragraph, well, the first sentence is going to tell us a lot about that, remember that. To the outward eye, Alexandria was extremely beautiful. The outward eye, Alexandria was extremely beautiful. What does that mean? It suggests that, well, to the outward eye, Alexandria was extremely beautiful. That means inside it's ugly. Okay, so it's like saying, well, when you first look at it, it's beautiful, then it gets ugly. Okay, emphasize the architectural aspects of, no, Alexandria. Describe only the aesthetic. No, it's more than that, because it goes beyond the aesthetics of it. Because outward, now we're going inward. Show how Alexandria was the most beautiful city of its time. See how that's wrong. It's not the most beautiful city. It's just beautiful, and only to the outward eye. Compare the beauty and excitement of two historical cities. Introduce a sense of foreboding through use of contrast. Sure. To the outward eye, what are they contrasting? Outward beauty and the inward ugliness, okay? That's what you can figure out from that. So E. In line 1, the phrase, to the outward eye, suggests that, well, it's got to be something similar. To the outward eye suggests that many people were misled by Alexandria's beauty. This is possible. The beauty of a city is not the only topic of the passage. This is also possible. Beauty is often an overrated quality of a city. I don't think that's the point. Focusing only on beauty is a superficial act at best. I don't think it means that much. A superficial act, meaning what? An act that doesn't have much meaning or depth. The citizens of Alexandria were less than content. Well, maybe, but I don't know if it's about them being unhappy. Well, they start by describing the city, don't they? To the outward eye, Alexandria was extremely beautiful. Da, 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 da. Then through its entire length ran two great boulevards. Then they talk about the Arabs burning the library. Arabs burning libraries. There were parks and gardens brilliant with tropical foliage. And as one looks seaward, they keep talking about how nice the city is. Okay. And then they talk about what? Cleopatra and how she was wronged. Okay. So obviously they describe the city, and then they talk about what? Cleopatra. So they're going to talk about the ugliness of what goes on in the city. Okay, so many people were misled by Alexandria's beauty. I don't know if they were misled. I don't think that's the point. The beauty of a city is not the only topic. I like this. Beauty is, we got rid of these two. The citizens of Alexandria were less. It's not really about that. It's not about the citizens of Alexandria. It's really about what? There's going to be more. Okay, B. Plus, I don't like only, but I got the negative in front of the only. I like that. Number 3, the author would most likely describe the custom of Cleopatra being betrothed to her own brother, lines 29 through 30, as, okay, betrothed to her, engaged to her own brother. That's kind of sick. Okay, so which one means sick? None of these means, well, it could be ludicrous or bizarre or immoral. I'd say unique doesn't mean sick, okay? Maybe atypical is sick, who knows? But it's in context, so we got to see what's happening here. 29 through 30. She was betrothed to her own brother. Let's look at the full sentence. Let's just start from the beginning of the paragraph. Over the country of which Alexandria was a capital, Cleopatra came to reign at 17. Following the odd custom, which the Greek dynasty of the Ptolemies had inherited from their Egyptian predecessor, she was betrothed to her own brother. Well, the author describes it as odd, okay, and it's a custom, but it's an odd custom. And the question is, the custom of Cleopatra, how would he describe the odd? Which one means odd? Ludicrous, which means ridiculous. Kind of almost enough to make fun of. It's a little too strong, but we'll keep it because there's nothing better. Bizarre, that's closer to odd. Immoral, meaning like evil. Unique is out. Atypical, well, it's odd doesn't mean it's atypical. It's a custom, so it is typical. He just thinks it's what? Weird, bizarre. Ludicrous is just ridiculous. It's too strong. Remember, when you choose between strong and weak, you should go for the weak if you don't. Sure. And this is also the second one. 4. The author of the passage would most likely view Cleopatra's brother as, okay, how he's going to view Cleopatra's brother. How does he describe Cleopatra's brother? He, however, was a mere child of less than 12 and was under the control of evil counselors. So he's under the control, okay, who in his name, it says, gained control of the capital and drove Cleopatra out into exile. So, Cleopatra's brother is obsequious, meaning he kisses his counselor's ass. No. Evil? No, that's a counselor's. Obtuse, meaning stupid. It doesn't really say he might be stupid, but that's not how he views them. Pliant, meaning what? Under control. Sure, because he's under control of them, so he does what they want. That means could be pliant. Pitiable? Yeah, maybe, but it doesn't say that he's pitiable in there. The word matches with pliant because they control him. D. Number 5. The word latent is closest in meaning to latent, line 36. Okay, let's see. From the beginning of the sentence. Until then, she had been a mere girl. But now the spirit of a woman who was wrong blazed up in her and called out all the powers that she had, right? Latent powers. Rudimentary, basic, no. She's older and she's calling them out as, you know, she's not merely a girl anymore. Inherent, meaning already there. Possible. Camouflaged. Covert, secretive, no. Abstruse, meaning difficult to understand, no. Inherent, okay. Camouflaged is, you know, like blending in, like the army people wear camouflage. Covert is secretive. There's no secret here. And abstruse means difficult to understand. Inherent means already there. Rudimentary just means basic. Okay. 6.